Hey guys, Bombbuster72 back again for another T3 Thursday's Tactical Tip. So today, Yoki's going to talk to us about how we need to act if we've been involved in a shooting and what we can expect to happen. And be sure to stay till the end of the video for the information about the giveaway.
Hi, my name is Yoki Maurx. Welcome back to Thursday's Tactical Tip. It's my pleasure to be on Bombbuster72's channel and to speak with you guys today. Now, over the past couple of weeks, we've covered if it's not worth dying for, it's not worth killing for. Last week, we talked about when you draw your firearm, engaging from the retention position, and then zippering up into your sighted and accurate fire. This week, we're going to talk about what to do after a deadly force encounter. This is when you've used your firearm to defend your life or the life of someone you love or an innocent victim. But what happens next? First thing I'm going to recommend, leave the area. Now, I don't mean go home, have a couple of beers, and then call it in. I mean, go back to your car. Maybe just go a couple 100 feet away where you're by some cover and concealment. Pull out your phone and call the police. Tell them you need law enforcement and you need medical personnel at your location. Tell them I was attacked. My attacker was wearing a gray shirt and khaki pants. They were last seen on the corner of Wyoming and Candelaria. I am at the 7-Eleven across the street. I was afraid for my life. If my attacker lives, I want to press charges. Now, that's a very important statement because what it does is it puts you as the victim. You're saying, I was attacked. I want to press charges. It's not okay what this person did. Now, when the officers get there, this is not the time to argue that it was a justified shooting, that you were the victim, and all of that. This is the time where you follow their commands. You should stay on the phone with dispatch the entire time. When the officers are getting there, if your attacker is no longer a threat, either you've moved away from them or whatever the case may be, there's no reason to have your gun out. Have your gun set down. Now, I wait until dispatch says officers are arriving on scene, till I hear the sirens, till maybe I see it. Then I'm going to put the gun down. Again, it's not the time to say, but I was in the right here. Next thing you're going to have to know, you're going to be put in handcuffs. You're going to be put in the back of a police car. Chances are you're going to be transported to the main police station to be interviewed. Don't argue with this. Don't fight this. This is a time where you can collect your thoughts, can let the adrenaline settle down, and then can give a more focused and accurate statement if that's what you choose to do. Eventually, an officer is going to come up to you and ask you some information. Give them your name, your birthday, your phone number, whatever they need. When they ask you about the incident, the way I tell my students to respond, I say, tell them, officer, I would like to give a statement. Would you like me to give it to you or wait until the detective gets here? A patrol officer is going to be the first person on scene. Patrol officers, I know, I was one of them for 8 years. Patrol officers want to do as little paperwork as possible. We wanted to drive fast. We wanted the car chases and the foot chases. We didn't want the paperwork after. What you've just done is you've told the patrol officer, I'm going to make your report that long. I'm going to tell the detective everything so they can write it down. When the detective gets there, say, I do want to speak to you, but I need to speak to my attorney first. You don't want to get stuck being rushed into a statement that in reality, when a police officer uses a deadly force, they have one complete sleep cycle, often 24 hours, before they are compelled to give a statement. If it's good enough for them, shouldn't it be good enough for you? When the detective gets there, it has to be transported to the main police station. When you get there, say, I would like to call my attorney so that my attorney can be part of this interview. Now, if you don't have an attorney that will answer his cell phone at 1 o'clock in the morning and drive down to meet you, you need to get a different attorney. You then talk to your attorney, at which point you can choose to give a statement or not on your attorney's recommendation. Thank you for watching Thursday's Tactical Tip. Now, we do have a giveaway that we're going to be doing. They were hard to find on the market for a little while, but now they're back. What we have is we're giving away Magpul PMAG, 40 round PMAG. This is what I run in my 3-gun competitions. Great product, and I like Magpul's company. I like their policies. Big supporters of the Second Amendment and shooting sports in general. So again, giving away a Magpul PMAG 40 rounder. More information, you're going to want to check the comments right below.
Alright guys, so next week Yoki's going to explain to us some different firing positions and explain his thoughts on the Weaver stance as well as the isosceles stance. As far as the giveaway goes, let me explain the rules to you. First off, you need to be a subscriber, and next you need to be a U.S. citizen. I apologize for that, but these things, there's an export control on these, and I'm not going to be able to send it to you. Another thing, you need to be able to legally own a 40-round magazine. There are a lot of cities, states, towns, things like that don't allow you to own a high-capacity magazine. So you need to be able to own this in order for me to send it to you. So if you live in one of those places where you can't own one of these, don't even bother entering. And finally, leave a comment below and tell me why you like PMAG so much, or what you think the best thing about them is. This contest will end at 11:59 p.m. on the 29th of September, and the winner will be announced on T3 on the 2nd of October. If you like this video, be sure to like and share it. You can always subscribe by clicking on the bullet. And until next time, take care and be safe.